So now I'm going to move on to share with you my favorite stabilizing, fusing tape. These aren't technically interfacing, but rather notions that get consumed as you sew, but they make things ever so much more easy to do. So let me share with you my favorites. My very smart friend Emma Seabrook had the brilliant idea of cutting fusible interfacings into strips and selling them in that form. Her business is called Sew Keys. I offer a number of these products at my website, or you can Google. This is a straight fusible stay tape, so if I have an edge that I don't want to stretch out, like maybe an angled pocket on the side front, I would put a strip of this straight fusible stay tape to stabilize it, all right? If I were putting in a zipper in a lightweight fabric, I might want to take a strip of this and put it down the seam allowance. This is going to be stable, but yet it's going to give some oomph, and it's going to prevent something from stretching because it's not stretchable because it's cut on the straight grain. She also has strips of knit fusible interfacing. You see, this does have stretch. Now you can do the same thing if you just fold your knit fusible interfacing and cut strips. That's what I do. It's obviously less expensive. But if you want the convenience of it already cut and cut very accurately, I also carry this knit stay tape. I completely believe that knit hems must be stabilized in order to hold up and in order to support either the twin needle stitching or the cover hems. You will find even more information on the exact how-to techniques to use fusible interfacing strips or this product in beefing up the hem allowances of knit fabrics in my 3-disc DVD, Stretching Your Knit Sewing Know-How. Going along in stabilizing garments, this is a favorite of mine. On knit garments spend a lot more time on the hanger in the closet, on that stiff hanger, than they do on your nice soft. So in order for those shoulder seams to not stretch out of shape, they need stabilization. And if you look inside ready to wear, you're going to see twill tape or something in those seam allowances to make them stable, because the shoulder is one place you don't want to stretch. I love this product from Dritz. It's just called Dritz Stay Tape. Adds strength and stability. So this is what I put in the shoulder seams of my knit garments. And again, all the how-tos are in my DVD. Also found in my DVD are my techniques for putting in clear elastic. If you looked at the back of this garment of mine, can you get in on this, Melanie? So do you see how I've got a nice clean finished edge here? That's because within this turned under edge, I have inserted clear elastic. This is a wonderful product. It's just the right stability. It has a hard enough edge for you to turn and then stitch through. Clear elastic, however, must be kept out of sunlight. So I keep this in my drawer and I sell it like this in a wrapper so that as it hangs here in my studio for sale, the sunlight doesn't get to it. Sunlight will rot clear elastic. If you have some in your stash, or even if you see it on a bolt in a store, if you can pull it and it breaks, it's garbage. Don't get it. Don't use it. It needs to be still stretchy like this. Then there are tapes that actually fuse 2 layers together. It's commonly known as steam-a-seam or stitch witchery. This is paper-backed pieces of glue. You can also buy it in yardage. So if I took this and ironed it on an edge and then peeled off the paper, then I could take another piece of fabric and put it over it, and it would actually fuse those layers together. Some of your non-sewing friends probably have this handy as a way of sticking up hems. You cannot depend on this to keep 2 layers stuck together for very long. It's a temporary thing. It still needs to be stitched. But this actually fuses 2 layers together. So is this what we would describe as an interfacing? Absolutely not. This is a fusing. I carry a Japanese product called Vilene, and it is super, super lightweight. You can hardly even feel which side of this has the fusible on it, but this side is the paper and this side is the fusible. I sell a lot of this. It comes from Japan, but it's super, super, super lightweight. That's Vilene. Another product that I sell from Japan is called their Double Sided Tape. This is 1/8 of an inch wide. You don't iron it on and you don't sew through it. It does not dissolve, and it's not recommended for silks, but if you have 2 little layers that you want to get stuck together, this is great. Another agent much like that is called Wonder Tape. I love this stuff. This is a double-sided transparent tape that will not gum up your needle. Now you do want to keep it in a plastic bag. I try to maintain this plastic part that it comes in, or I put it all in a plastic bag. But if you're putting in a zipper and you want it to be stuck into place, then put this on. You don't need to fuse it, it just sticks, and then you can pull off the top layer. So this one they say is not going to disappear in washing, but Wonder Tape does. I love, 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 love Wonder Tape from Colin. So there are the fusing agents, stabilizing tapes that I feel you really need to have in your sewing room. All of them are available at Londa's Creative Sewing, londas-sewing.com.